Well, hello, Sycamore Ministries. My name is Trey Fall. I'm the lead minister at CrossPointe Church in Mansfield, Massachusetts. And several weeks ago, I received an email in my inbox from Sycamore Ministries letting me know that we were going to be the recipient of a generous donation, no strings attached. I had never heard of Sycamore Ministries, and so I looked them up to make sure it was legit, and sure enough, you are a legitimate ministry, and you are blessing all kinds of churches all over the country. And the email had told me that you felt like God was telling you to support two churches in two cities where the Super Bowl teams were going to come from. So obviously you supported a church in Seattle, and then you turned your sights to Massachusetts. You looked around Foxborough, and you found CrossPointe Church, which is in Mansfield, Massachusetts, just one town over from Foxborough. And although the New England Patriots did not win the Super Bowl, I feel like a winner because as the lead minister of CrossPointe Church, I now have a new partner in ministry that I didn't know existed in Sycamore. And so I just want to give my gratitude and my thanks for such a great ministry and such a great kingdom work that Sycamore Ministry is doing. In fact, when I realized what was happening, I was reminded of a man in the Bible named Onesiphorus. He's not an often taught about character in the Bible, but he's somebody in the New Testament that provided great value in spiritual refreshment to the Apostle Paul. And here's what Paul writes about him while he's sitting in a Roman prison in his second letter to Timothy. He says, "The Lord grant mercy to the house of Onesiphorus, for he often refreshed me and was not ashamed of my chains. But when he was in Rome, he eagerly searched for me and found me. The Lord grant to him to find mercy from the Lord on that day, and you know very well what services he rendered at Ephesus." So Paul's sitting in a Roman prison. Other people have abandoned him. He maybe feels lonely. He feels forgotten about. But Onesiphorus made an intentional decision to find Paul and give him spiritual refreshment. That idea of being in a hot summer day and somebody brings you a cold glass of water refreshed his soul. Been in ministry in New England now for close to 10 years, and it can feel like we're often a forgotten landscape in the country. It can feel like we're isolated or we're lonely. And I just want to let Sycamore Ministries know that you all spiritually refreshed my soul. You refreshed our church's soul. You breathed life and energy into the bones of CrossPointe Church. And I just want to thank you for your generosity. And I pray God's mercy and God's compassion and God's guidance on your generosity as you continue to have incredible kingdom impact all over the country. Thanks for refreshing us. Thanks for being with us. Thanks for seeing us. God bless you all.